I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to talk about, thank God I got rid of those quartz pieces of fucking shit. That's right, thank God I got rid of those quartz pieces of shit. Now, before I sold them, obviously I didn't want to hurt my sales chances and, tell everyone how shit these quartz fucking things I had were before I offloaded them. I mean, I don't want to fucking shoot myself in the foot. But now the quartz pieces in my collection have well and truly been fucking sold off. I can now tell you the truth. And, to some extent, my collection itself, I had a few quartz pieces. Just to recap, I had the Audemars Piguet two-tone Royal Oak. That was quartz. I had a Cartier Men's Panther. That was quartz. And I also had an Omega Seamaster professional 300-meter dive watch, which was quartz. And now we're talking about pieces in Mr. Archie's collection. Mrs. Archie has still got her Patek 24, and she's also got a Rolex and two 18-karat gold Cartier pieces, which I'm still trying to fucking offload, but we're talking about Mr. Archie's collection, and yep, he's offloaded those quartz fuckers. And I tell you the truth there. I had I was starting. I did enjoy them, but they had no fucking soul. Quartz is like Putin. It's like Hillary Clinton, who said that Putin has no soul, he's a KGB agent. And that's the same thing with quartz. It has no fucking soul, it has a battery. And, in all honesty there's absolutely no collectability with quartz pieces of fucking shit. And, yep, that's the reality there. There is absolutely no collectability with them. I mean, sure, one of them was an AP, Audemars Piguet, but fuck, the reality is it's not that collectible because it's quartz. Anyone who knew AP, they'd say to me, why the fuck did you get the quartz one? Whereas, normal schmucks in the street who would say quartz is a good watch would have no fucking idea what an AP is. But I'm really fucking pleased to have offloaded those fucking quartz dogs. Quartz is something I never want to see in Mr. Archie's collection again. And there's good reason for that. I mean, fuck. With all these mechanical watches that Archie's got, if something goes wrong, they can be repaired and you can do certain things. But if the module in a quartz watch goes, it's really quite fucked. And, I'll tell you the truth there. If something goes wrong in a Holy Trinity watch, like say a Patek quartz or a Audemars Piguet quartz, say something goes wrong with the module or it needs a part, well, it ain't no fucking ETA movement. That's a proprietary movement, and you're going to be raped by the dealer when it comes to fixing that fucking thing. And if you want to sell it, it's no good if it doesn't fucking work. It has to work. So, some of these quartz watches, it's like having, I don't know if many people are Ferrari fans, but it's like having a 2+2 1960s Ferrari. Now, they're 2+2 Ferraris, from the 1960s, they're cool. I love them, right? Like the Ferrari 300 Americana, things like that. But the truth of the matter is, to rebuild that fucking V12 engine costs just as much as with a short wheelbase or a Lasso. It costs just as much. And the reality is you're never going to fucking get the huge money for a 2+2 Ferrari. And this is the same sort of thing. Something goes wrong with an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in quartz, you're going to have fucking Audemars Piguet Royal Oak sized repairs, and it's still going to be a quartz piece of shit. And this is the whole fucking thing. Quartz can be quite fucking evil. It's fucking dishonest. It nearly fucked the whole industry up, and thank God it's not anymore in luxury watches. So there you have it. Archie's turned a new leaf. It's fuck off to all quartz pieces. And, Archie's really trying hard there to Archie didn't want to announce this before he'd offloaded that shoulda shit. I mean, fuck. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and damage, sales potential. But yep, I've offloaded the men's quartz pieces of shit, and it was funny there. For a while, I started selling off some of my pieces, and I bought an Omega Seamaster, and I made some money on it. And, that was an Omega Seamaster 300 meter quartz. I would never fucking buy it unless the price was super keen, but I offloaded that for a quick profit. My Audemars, so the Omega Seamaster, I made good money. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak in quartz, well, I had to get the crown fixed. I had a crown problem, which fucking cost me a fair bit of money to fix. But thank God I offloaded it on eBay. It's gone to a good buyer. It was a beautiful piece. I had it looking schmicko. But thank fucking God that AP's gone before anything fucking expensive went bang on that fucking piece. That's for sure. So that's out of the way. And finally, my Cartier Panther full-size men's watch, which had a fucking dial flaw. And, the dial flaw wasn't that bad. It's just that with my magnified photos, it looked a hell of a lot worse than it really fucking was. But thank fucking God. Well, actually, I lost money on the Cartier Panther. I listed it. I had a deadbeat buyer, but he turned around and paid. So, fuck, you can't really whinge about that. So that's out of my fucking life, out of my fucking hair. And that's the last I hope to see in quartz watches in Archie's collection. Quartz sucks. It sucks. Okay? It really, really sucks. And I'm just pleased to have offloaded those fucking turds. That's all I can say. I've still got 2 ladies' Cartier 18-carat pieces, which I'm trying to offload. But we'll see how they go. I don't mind my wife having a few quartz pieces. Women seem to not mind quartz, but in men, it's terminal. It's like being, metrosexual. It's just fucking, it's just fucking off, okay? So, there you have it. That's Archie's decision. Quartz sucks, and thank fucking God I got out of those fucking quartz pieces alive. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me your opinion.